everybody? It's your boy Yimbo. It's Sunday. You know what that means. Another episode of Yimbo Buys Everything. I'm sorry I was a minute late. Maybe 2, 3. I was over on Instagram trying to do a little preview, get some crowd, get the crowd cooking over here. And we do. We have some guys over here. There's my boy Paul. What's going on? My fellow toy daddy. It's Gaming with Fox. So again, hey, just like a man says, hit that like button. That really helps, the algorithm out, all of that fun stuff. Colton's cooking. What's going on, Colton? How is it, buddy? And Rabbit's Den, let's go. Clintastic, how are you? And Skullified Rusty, sup? Oh, man, this is going to be great. So welcome, everybody. So this is episode 40 of Yimbo Buys Everything. It is my channel, Yimbo Reviews Everything. I'm very excited, actually, because over here, I didn't get to show the Toy Father, but I'm sure he'll be popping in, but I wanted to show my Mezcos. I wanted to do a new display over here behind my shoulder. So these are, I love them. I love them all. So I'm very excited. And let's see. So just let me get my thoughts down because I see my guest is in here. My first of 2 guests. So number 1, let's see. I have been battling a cold since Thursday, so if I have to mute myself to blow my nose, just so you know, I'm apologizing in advance. And thank you, everybody, number 1, for again being here live and chatting along with us. That's what makes the show so great and so fun. So thank you for being here. And if you are watching this on a replay, thank you. That means so much that you are choosing to spend part of your life hanging out with me, listening to me talk about toys with my buddies. So I skipped Mania last night. I was supposed to go see it with my buddy, but again, the cold and germs and all that fun stuff. So we watched some of it. I've not, as much as I love wrestling, I haven't been super into it. I am rocking my Austin shirt, and I fell asleep during the main event like a putz. I didn't see the whole Austin match. But that's okay. And tonight it's going on, and you guys are all here, hanging out instead of watching Mania, and that's great because I'd like to think that our conversation is going to be far more interesting than whatever they give us this tonight. Because, it's just be better, WWE. All right. So this is episode 40. I'm continuing the interview series that I've been on. So I've had guests on in the past, but I've been on this cooking right now, cooking these interviews up. And it actually started with my first guest that I'm going to bring on tonight. It's my friend Frank. It's Realm of Toys 89. He started off this whole series of interviews a few weeks ago. And then we had, Side Fig Gig 2, my buddy Cal. We had Autumn Night, a great conversation with Eric about Ninja Turtles. Toy Addict 17, my boy Danny was on last week. And to start this whole Toy Con recap. And now, here we go, Frankie boy, bringing you on. Bam! Wait, you're muted. You're muted. That's all right.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes. Hello. Right. What's going on, dude?
What's up, man?
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, look at that. Oh, you're just going right for it, man. You're just jumping right in.
I wanted to just leave him there. We'll leave him there for show.
Oh my God, he's gorgeous.
I'm hooked. It's like.
Well, this is what we're going to get into. This is going to be the Yimbo buys. This is going to be the Realm buys. This is going to be the Agent Variant buys. So. Let's just catch up on the chat. We have some more people coming in. So here we go. So there's Toy Talk. So I think maybe Toy Father, our boy Chris. What's going on, man? If not Alex, hey, zombie. Our boy Danny. What's going on? Toy Addict 17. Hello. Star Wars fan. Oh, it's Chris from the Insta group. What's going on, man? I'm so happy you're here, dude. That's awesome. Green Geek 88.
What's up?
Our boy Yim. Same for me. But our boy Zach, don't forget, guys, tonight, at 8:30, the Lazy Boys, we may be going longer here tonight because, with 2 guests and lots to talk about. But just in case, so the Lazy Boys do go on at 8:30, and that's Zach, Green Geek 88, Blitzfigs, our boy Benny, and June, that is Thor 2012. No chewings in the house. What's going on, bud? Oh, yeah, so that must have been Chris. Yeah, Chris. So that, you can't see him now, but bloop, there's those Mezcos. So they had them all out for you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I had that. They're my pride and joy. At this point, I think that those are my favorite. That's my favorite line. I love them. And that's why I wanted to. Great. So I want to talk about them tonight because we're going to be bringing up our Toy Con trip, and you bought a very special Mezco that day. And
Oh, I gotta go get it. Yeah.
oh, I know. No, me too. I just realized I forgot to grab when I was doing all my intro stuff. Like the two mythics that are open. So I have to go grab them.
Wait,
at
you
some
never
point.
opened this one yet?
I have not opened that one yet. I know. We're gonna talk about it. So Chris is saying, "What's up, Realm?"
What's going
Oh,
on,
that's
man?
oh, it's Green Geek. No Lazy Boys tonight. All right, so hey, thank you guys for that's right. I forgot because of Mania and everything else. So again, choosing to spend your time with us, that is fantastic. And what's going on, Jax? How are you? And then Lillian, hello. So, all right, man. So I know George is going to be coming in any second now.
Okay.
Rabbit's Den already said. So how do you pronounce it? Is it eighth? How do you say his name?
Arathier? That's what I'm assuming.
Arathier? That sounds good to me. That sounds good. All right. I was having trouble. Like, how do you say that? Arathier.
I was so embarrassed at the booth. I'm like, I need that guy right there.
I didn't say anybody's name.
Like that horse, the red one, I'll take that.
And you know me, I was in line just calling everybody out by their master's name, Masters of the Universe names. I'm like, whatever, I'm new to this.
I hear you. I am too.
All right. So, man, all right. So the first thing I wanted to, here, let's showcase while we wait for, Agent Variant, George, you're on there. You got to click that link, bud, that I sent you in the Instagram chat. That's what you got to click the link, bud. So, Frank, I'm bringing up your page because I just had to highlight some of this just ridiculous stuff that you're working on. So again, beautiful work. This is ridiculous. So which figure is that? Which Punisher is that?
So I believe that's the exclusive Punisher that came out. I don't know if it was for Comic-Con, but I missed out on it. I ended up getting that on eBay a while back.
Okay. Which one is that? Is that a Mezco or is that a?
It's a Mezco. The white
man.
Trench coat is a custom.
Ooh, that was a nice touch.
He had the jacket as well and threw it in.
That's a nice touch, man. That's awesome. That is beautiful.
Really cool.
And then how did you get this guy? So this is a Storm Collectibles Hogan? This looks like the Ultimate, or the Ultimate, that 2-pack. They're coming out with that Ultimate with Mr. T.
Yep.
In this design, but this is a Storm Collectibles Hogan. Get out of town.
I have like 6 of them. They have tons of them.
Oh, all right. Because I mean, with Storm Collectibles, my knowledge is from Benny from Blitzfigs, like in Mortal Kombat, or like the Street Fighter, or I guess those are the 2 big ones. I've seen Eddie and his toys. He rocks like Storm. So that's what I've known. I haven't. Again, it's another line that looks so good.
Ringside had them up. That's how I found out. Ringside, I think about a year and a half or 2 years ago, they started putting them up every once in a while, and I would just grab them.
That's a cool shot. That is a very cool, great shot, and also that's a cool figure. That's a great figure, man. Oh, and now you, I'm gonna call you a cheater again, but no, this is fantastic, dude. You blew me away. Like, look at how good. So that's a Hot Toys, and that's on the Lone Wolf Labs Dio, like one of his walls.
I just laid the Dio on the table, and just got that angle, and
that's such a cool
I edited the backdrop, and that was it.
That's well done, man. That's
Thank you.
Look at God, it's basically looking at the movie. I mean, that's what that is. Like the creases. It's just
thanks, Yimbo.
Just
try to mimic the lighting. The trick is just to mimic the lighting of the photo you're gonna use.
Yeah.
And other than that, it's not too hard.
It's great stuff. And then look at this, dude. With WrestleMania, Balor. God, look at that.
He wasn't on WrestleMania. I was surprised.
I know. Well, again, we're all hanging out. We're literally choosing to talk about toys and hang out with each other than watch Mania because that speaks volumes to me about the product.
Yesterday had some okay moments, but nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Cody Rhodes popped up on.
Right, the code. Yeah, we'll have to talk a little bit because I didn't even watch all of it. But anyway, this is the stuff that I wanted to get into, dude. Like, look at you with the mythics. So are these? Which ones are new out of this shot?
Okay, so the skull that's all the way in the back on the left, he's new. I got him.
Over here, this guy over here. Can you see my cursor going up straight?
Yep.
Okay.
And also the girl swinging the hammer, she's new.
She was new. Okay. Look
That
at
other skull getting knocked out, I had him already.
Okay, and you had this guy back here too.
Yeah, I had him.
So how did you? So because like we're gonna be all over the place tonight. Like I'm
gonna show you something real quick.
Okay, because I have my notes here. I'm gonna come back to you real quick.
I basically have these metal hangers that I cut. I don't know if you can see them, and I literally, you cut the hanger on both ends, put a water bottle in the middle, and just bend it till it's a circle, and just pull this part straight up. It's just something cheap I've done.
Yeah.
And I use that to just edit and prop things up.
Well, I've been meaning to make them. So did you need a special cutter because that's with a wire hanger, right? So that I need wire cutters or something?
It's not too thick, so I use like pliers.
Okay. So it's just working it back and forth.
Flip them right off.
Okay. Oh, so I'm glad I switched over to this tab because I was looking at your stuff. So I'm going to leave that shot up. Okay. And I just noticed our buddy, Agent Variant, is in the house. What's going on, George? So I'm going to bring you in too, buddy. Here we go. Hey!
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
So we're just looking, man. So I think we're going to dive in, and we're going to be all over the place. I said that we're going to be hitting the two big M&Ms, Mythic and Mezco. We're going to be discussing toy photography tips just like that because, like, I have something else that I've used for like those type of shots. Like, I had a clear. Which one was it? One of those, just a little clear stand that I used for my zombie cap, his head getting decapitated. But I really want to use those like wire hangers. I think those flight stands, right, George? We were talking about the flight stands recently. So
I mean, I kind of make my own. So
that's what Frank was just showing. Yeah. That's the way I got to do it.
I just try to do my own thing.
I think I might have one around there somewhere.
Invest in the toys, right? And then make everything else on the cheap
at any cost.
But it's funny because I hardly use them. I hardly use the flight stands. I like the more posable wire where I can like kind of bend it and stuff like that. That's what I use the most. Every once in a while I use one of the flight stands to just prop something against it. Just lean it there. That's it. So
all right. Well, here I'm gonna bring you guys back. We'll go full screen with the three of us. There we are. Hey. All right. So where do we want to go? Do we want to start with the Mythic dive in? Do we want to talk Mezco first? Because Mezco won't be as in depth, I think, because I have one to show off. I know Frank has one to show off, and then George, you just opened up with the gloves and everything, the Moon Knight.
Yeah, it's so funny because I packed them back up again.
Oh, you did. So I wasn't sure
took my shots, and to be honest, I think probably about 85% of what I have is packed up. I don't have them out like that, which is probably why I don't shoot enough. And maybe if I had them out, I would shoot more. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, it's space issues,
We all know that
problem.
Yeah, and I'm literally sitting in my living room, so I don't have like my little corner set up yet that I want to have where I can just like open everything up and things like that. And I just But yeah, I mean, I definitely have a few things that I can show off and stuff like that. So,
all right.
But yeah, we can definitely talk Mezco. I mean, right now they're blowing up, man. They got some really great figures out there.
I agree.
Well, Frank, did you have yours in hand?
Let me go grab
close. Okay. So then, while Frank grabs his, I'll show off. It's Yimbo Buys. So here, I'm going to show this one. I actually didn't buy. It was something. It was my Mezco Mondays win, which
there you go.
I'm still reeling.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Yeah.
So I had originally picked Gambit, and they got back to me the next day. They're like, "Yeah, we don't have any Gambits." I'm like,
I don't. How is that even possible? Right? They put these three. Yeah, they put these three things up. And they say, "Oh, you can pick one of these," and then when you pick the one you want, they're like, "Yeah, we don't have that." So I'm like, "Oh man, come on."
Well, the funny thing is,
pissed.
It worked out. Like to me, that this was all like he was meant to come home with me because my wife, because obviously, I'm in a Mezco group chat and guys are like, "Oh, going back and forth. What's Yimbo going to pick?" Blah blah blah.
Right.
And everybody's giving me the feedback, and I'm looking at. Like Toy Father sent me shots of the Gambit like in the box and like just how it's gorgeous.
Right.
It's gorgeous. So I I was torn. And my wife is like, you love Deadpool. You just got the Revoltech. You have so many. Like you did. Who gets pulled? So I ignored my wife, which is never a good thing. And I was like,
right, exactly.
Yeah. And they, like I said, to me, that's why I'm not upset, because it was meant to be. It was meant to be.
Looks great.
And
it looks good, man.
He's gorgeous. Like
that's awesome, dude.
And like I love my Revoltech, and there's that stylized nature to it, and that's like so much fun in its own way. But again, Frank, we were talking about the hot toys. Like I always said, Mezcos are like little mini hot toys.
I agree.
I agree too.
And their price point ain't far off either.
But I'm in love, man. Like I love all of, like he came with cool stuff. Like the katanas are great. Like their accessories are ridiculous.
Right.
And I'm not even going to bother going through the whole thing, but came with 4 grenades that are in the black and red with the little Deadpool-y stuff. Yep. The guns, the handles have his logo on them. I mean, that's what's crazy. Like it's so cool.
Yeah, I actually like that version better than the one I have. I have the X-Force one.
Yeah.
So the X-Force one is neat too, because that actually has, so this only has this head, like just like the general annoyed Deadpool. And then he's got like the people's eyebrow stink face. Yeah. And then because this was the exclusive, it came with the little pinwheel blown up face,
gotcha.
head. So that was the little addition to it.
Yeah.
But I don't even think that pops in. I don't even think it's like a hat. I think it's just like an accessory. I don't know. But it's so great. I don't know. I love it. And the pajamas, I was a little nervous about like how these are going to look. God, the junk on these. This has been like a running joke now on the Mezco figures. Like, especially in these like ones, like the pajama, like onesies.
Yeah.
like he's packing. They're all packing.
That's funny. I'm going to tell you, my favorite Mezco right now still is probably the Vapor figure.
Mine too.
When I opened that figure, I was like, holy crap. And then all the accessories and everything that came with that, I was like, yeah, this is a... I absolutely love that one. I'm sorry?
Are they going to make more of them?
You know what? I'm positive. The Hoods like figures, I'm sure they're going to make more. I mean, that thing was so popular. How could they not make more of those? Like the whole gang stuff or whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, they should. They should.
I mean, I would hope so. Now I'm even... It's so funny because I had Vapor at that point, so I loved him. And then when they announced the Burner one, this is, again, one of those moments that I was like... I actually was like, I'm not going to go for it. I have one. It's the same exact thing. It's just
you know what? I actually got it too, and it's still in the box. I haven't even opened it. It's still in the box. Look, my top 3 Mezco figures is definitely Vapor. Mm-hmm. The other one is Nosferatu.
Oh, he's another one I thought about.
Yo, that Nosferatu figure is the bomb.
Did you post shots of that one?
Of the Nosferatu?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. So it was someone else.
And then the other one is the Doc Nocturnal.
Yeah.
I love it. And I have both. I have the black and the red. And the red one, I love the red one, dude. But I mean, they a lot of their figures are so awesome. The Blade figure.
Yeah.
With the trench coat. I have them. I have both of the Blade with the trench and the other one, but the trench coat one is there you go. I mean, that figure is fire, dude.
And
it takes amazing photos.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Especially the open mouth, that head sculpt is awesome. Oh man.
Yeah.
This is one that
right there.
I'm trying not to rub this in for Toy Father because he was just saying this is one of his grails, and I didn't even get to tell him in our chat, but this was from Cox Create. He sold me this and my my Hellboy and my Punisher.
How is Hellboy? Because I was looking to get that one.
That's another figure, dude. That Hellboy figure is man.
Nice, right?
That Hellboy figure is awesome. I mean, a lot of their figures are awesome, dude. I mean, that Hellboy figure is when that came out, that was blowing everything up.
Yeah, and I wish
the movie did that, but
you know what? I've had the big horned with the crown because they had the 2 versions of it. They had I had the standard
crown.
one. the one with the crown. So that head sculpt I've had like watched on eBay forever, but it's like 50, you know, people are selling it for 50 or 60 bucks, and I'm like, it's just for the head, I can't do it.
Right.
But
I have the other version. I have the one without the whole crown and the thing, but let me tell you, it's absolutely fantastic, dude.
Well, you guys just told me on that.
It's great.
Oh yeah,
dude,
it's the Hellboy figure and the details. Like you look at it and it has the gun and the cylinder spins and the whole shit. I'm like, damn,
it's dangerous hanging out with you.
It is, yeah. Totally.
I can show you. Here we go. He's back here. I just set this whole display up, and now I'm gonna rip it all.
Yeah. I mean, he's fantastic, dude. It's a fantastic figure. It really is.
And his jacket wired?
Yeah.
The jacket is wired down here. Yep. Just at the bottom, along the bottom, and then
the tail is posable.
The tail can bend. Yep.
Right.
And then here's the other thing. I actually asked Mezco McSwain, our boy Isaiah, and I was like, "Can I take off the arm?" And he's like, "Yeah." So like, that will pop off because then you can take the jacket off. So I'm like, you know, which is it's just another nice addition to like getting his look. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Yeah,
but he's all that he doesn't, and I think if you take the jacket off, he has like tattoos on his back and all that stuff. It's like, yeah. It's look at that. I don't know if you can see it well, but
the hair and stuff. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's another good one, man. I'm telling you.
Yes, you know it's hard to not buy Mezco. A lot of people are like, oh, Mezco this, Mezco that, but you know when there's some figures that are just amazing. I regret missing out on that Conan figure. And Conan, and I'm a big Conan fan, and I missed that figure.
Cash for that one.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? They re-released the new one. Oh man, I jumped on that thing like I was probably number one when they released it. I was like,
plus the accessory pack, right? So you can get the other guys to go with him.
Yeah. I see. So that's another one that like I've been waffling, and I'm sure I'm gonna kick myself. Oh, but here's an announcement. This is not like a me announcement. It's a Mezco thing. So I broke my ankle on Vapor. You guys know this. I've cried about it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, on the show. So I waitlisted myself thinking, all right, like the burner one is sold out on the website, just whatever. But blue Vapor was up for the wait list. So just so you know, I just got it where it's processing. So it switched me over to the pre-order.
Good.
So I'm psyched because like I'm gonna basically sell that other one for parts. You know, so I want my whole Vapor.
Right. I get it. I know you're like me. I'm a little anal when it comes to
that piece.
Yeah. But like I'm very anal, which is, you know what, honestly is probably why most of my stuff is packed, because I don't want to lose anything. I don't want to mess anything up. It's like, it's a horrible OCD that I have, you know?
Dude, there are times whenever I've slacked on it and like, or something just fumbled into the carpet, and it's just like I am cursing myself out. It's the worst, and then I have to calm myself down.
Right.
Most of the time I can recover, but there's some stuff.
I'm like, nobody vacuum, nobody sweep anywhere near this area.
Well, my Hazard Squad Gomez, I lost the knife. The one that went in the back sheet.
Oh, right.
It's gone. There's no way. It's gone. And I'm like so mad. And I looked on eBay.
That's funny.
I just have to deal with it. It's fine. It's fine. See, I'm telling myself it's fine.
Right.
Guys,
go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No,
I just wanted to say I was a little disappointed with this figure.
Well, okay, so Frank, we went to Toy Con.
A lot of people were.
And well, I was ready to buy it, Frank. I told you. You and I were like, "Oh, it's
duking it out."
So I don't know what the critiques are. I don't know what the complaints. And so, Frank, give us your impressions. This is Realm Buys Everything. Here we go.
So he looks cool. I don't think his head expression was sharp enough. It's very
bland.
Yeah, it's bland. There's no shading on it.
See,
I looked at your picture. Let me.
What about the articulation?
That's where I had the issue.
And you know what? It's funny because I have it and it's still in the box, dude.
Look, I'm pressing and it's not going up.
Well, you know, the suit is definitely gonna hinder it a little bit, but my question is, do you know if it's double jointed?
It's not.
Yeah, that's another problem. Yeah.
Okay. So I started Mezco in April, I think it was when I bought my Moon Knight. So I'm just now learning some of like the nuances. I'm learning about like the Spock body, right? So is this a Spock body? Is that what they were talking that they retired? Is that a thing?
So I think it is. Maybe I don't know.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Jimmy. Because there are some figures that they repurpose the bodies to use for other ones. See, I don't have the Spock body. I mean, I don't have the Spock figure, so I don't know. But I know there are some figures back way when that the articulation was very hindering, no double jointed, like you couldn't bend them, the arms only went up so far, and
even like his legs go sideways.
So
I think this is also the Prince of Crime Joker. I think he's a Spock body with a single jointed elbow,
right?
I think that's that same,
right? And I have that figure also, the Joker one.
Yeah,
I mean, I probably shot it once and that was it.
See, I like this figure a lot. I
like it a lot too.
Yeah, but this was a custom jacket I bought on eBay, and so I needed something for it. So Frank, you're saying, because I've noticed this with Atticus too. When they do start layering with the clothing, that's where the articulation gets a little. But
you see, Vapor doesn't have that issue.
Well, Vapor's a new body.
Okay.
It's totally. I mean, it's a. I don't know if it's absolutely new, but it's definitely a different body with different joint articulation, double joint, and all that stuff. Is way like the articulation is insane on Vapor. Because
I'm still a little new to Mezco, so
right.
Once you gotta know, I had that first,
right? You gotta know which ones you want.
It's gonna be double jointed. And it wasn't.
Right. I mean, usually before I buy, unless it's a new figure, we don't know what we're getting. But I usually watch all the reviews. I'll watch like three or four reviews. I mean, everyone knows The Amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, he does, and he's a Mezco guy also, and he'll review them. He'll like articulation this way, the leg that way, the head. I mean, he goes through the whole thing. Yeah. And I bought a lot of stuff because of him. I'm gonna get you, D.
He was at the show.
Huh? Yeah,
he was at the show.
Listen, I met him before. I'm sure he doesn't remember me, but I was online for like the last con. He was right in front of me, and we were just chatting it up and stuff like that. And he's an amazing, cool dude. He literally, there was this guy, like 3 people down. This guy was with his son, and he looks over, he sees the kid. He goes in his bag, he pulls out the Mezco Mosquatch thing or whatever, and he goes, "Here you go." That literally just gave it to the boy. "Here you go. That's for you." And I was like, I want that. Give me that. Which was awesome. I mean, it's just like he didn't have to do that, and boom, just gave it to him. So I watch his reviews.
Is he a Jersey guy?
I don't know.
I think he's New York, Brooklyn.
Yeah, I think so too.
So he's got obviously a big following. I just sent him a message this weekend to be like, "Hey man, I'm like, just wanted to say hi. I'm like, I heard you're at the Toy Con. I'm like, next time, be cool." I'm like, and I thanked him. Same deal. Thank you for making me buy Mezco. I appreciate your videos for making me spend my money.
Yeah, he hints sometimes like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna leave this or whatever," and the stream is like, "No, please don't go, like stay or whatever." It's like. Yeah, he's great. And his imagination, like when he talks about the figures, like I wish I can get into that. Like, he's like, "Oh, and when he goes into space, he use this gun, and maybe he's in a vortex." And I'm like watching the movie. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, you get hooked. He's really good at all those videos.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's been doing it a long time too. So, but yeah, like, before I buy a figure, I always do a review. I mean, I always watch a review or I look for it or any pictures or whatever. Cause now I kind of have an idea of what to look for.
I kind of knew a little bit, but I still wanted John Wick.
And you know what? That's what matters. That's what matters. You wanted a John Wick figure. You have a Mezco John Wick figure. It'll look great on display.
Yeah, that's what
if you're not photographing it all the time, it's just gonna be kind of sitting there holding his guns or whatever. That's all that's good, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Be happy with it.
Be happy. Accessories.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's which you could use for other figures.
Yep, exactly.
Crate, the coins, like that crate. I had a very similar crate that again with the Hazard Squad Gomez, and it's cool, but it doesn't have that top tray. And it didn't come with the coins and all that stuff. So it's just a big. So I just dump a bunch of the Mezco guns in there and like burst effects.
That's
Yeah,
awesome, though.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. That John Wick is great. I that picture that I had up there of yours.
Plus,
I
he
think he
came
looks
with the
awesome.
dog too.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Right. There you go. I mean, come on. I mean, you're buying everything, not just the John Wick figure.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's
So
all
now,
good.
is the jacket, or is that something that you like? Is that an easy? See, all right. So here's my question, because I haven't talked about this guy yet on the stream, but I love him, Atticus. Another layered, lots of clothing.
Yep.
So
he's awesome.
Yeah,
I think he's on. Yeah, see, he's on it. I think he's probably on a vapor body. I think he's about as.
I think so.
I think they're the same height.
Yeah, this is on that small body.
Because his articulation seems a lot more fluent.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I passed on Atticus Doom. I was just like, I mean, like I got 2 Doc Knocks. I got, I was like, I'm good with all the,
the
mystical type. Yeah.
See, I like this guy. I finally got to shoot him a few days ago. I finally transferred my pictures over. He's neat, man. I mean,
but some of the shots that some people have been doing with him are just incredible. I should have wrote down who this person was, and hopefully they're on the chat or somebody can tell them. Is he had some guy on the phone, like a customer service guy on the phone, like you could see him. And then Atticus was on the other end, and then you see the hand come through the warp text to grab,
crazy.
like, what are you talking? Oh, yo, I was like, excellent creativity on that shot. I mean, just well executed, See,
I've only done portraits. This was like I threw the flame eyes in there. I bought the accessory pack, which hasn't shipped, it hasn't even processed yet. But that portal hand, there's so many cool things. Again, too many toys, too little time. That's the bottom line. Yep. But the portal hands are crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.
How do you
I
guys
just, what? I'm sorry. I wasn't a fan of the whole octopus hands and the octopus. I just like, it just wasn't for me.
So I read the comic, and then I was like, oh, I get it now. And then George, here's the other thing. In that comic, it covered Doc Nocturnal, and I realized that Doc Nocturnal is essentially Batman. Like, that's the whole Bruce Wayne origin. Like, that his parents were killed when he was a young boy.
Oh, really?
He went into training and perfecting his body, and
right.
It was Batman's origin story.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny that it was, because I had the comic. I never even read it either. It's still in the box, man.
Right. Well, that's the thing. Like, I never read the Hawk. I had the Hawk comic. I never read the Hawk comic. I don't think I read the Gomez comic. But the Doc Nocturnal one was a full-blown, full-sized one.
Right.
So I'm just like, all right, I'll take a look. And it hooked me. And it made the whole story make sense. Why it's an octopus and all that stuff. It's cool, man. It's neat.
That's awesome.
God,
and the other Mezco figure that was super hot and I missed, right? And believe it or not, I took a gamble and I saw it on AliExpress. Yeah, and I was like, okay, there goes my $88, right? And I got it, and it was an actual Mezco original figure, and I was blown away. And the Iron Fist figure is the bomb.
Oh, I want him.
Yo. When I got it, I was like, I was running around the house like, it came, it's real. Oh,
wow. That's a gamble.
Yeah, I took a gamble.
That's a great one. I mean, that's a grail for like a lot of guys. Yeah.
Brand new in the box. I was like, what? Yeah. But I've been also burned by AliExpress, so,
Yeah. I know. See, I won't take the gamble.
Yeah. I hardly ever do it, but it was so hard to find, and nobody had it. Nobody wanted to sell it. I was like, all right, here goes. And it was $88. I was like, take my money.
Yeah.
And then it took forever, literally, to like everything else on AliExpress. It's like over a month,
Yeah.
And it came, the box was all like, but it was fine. It came.
That's great. So
if anybody orders from AliExpress, they know exactly what I mean, because those boxes
they air seal it.
No, it's like the plane drives over your house and they drop the box. That's how they deliver it.
Oh, that's too funny. So all right. So George, what are your top 3? So you said Vapor's number 1.
Vapor's number 1.
Yeah. Who are your
Vapor's
2 and
number
3?
1. Doc Nocturnal.
Okay.
And what was the other one that I just said? Now I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, you have
Vapor, Doc Nocturnal, What was the other one? It'll come to me. If I think too hard, my brain's gonna pop.
I gotcha.
It'll come to me.
Frank, what about you? What's your top three? Because it's hard to narrow down.
Vapor, Conan, and Blade for me.
Oh, Blade. That's it. Blade.
Oh, Blade. Okay. Yeah, Blade is okay.
That Blade figure is so. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's like butter, man.
But I mean, but I have a whole bunch of other ones that I love too. But those three, for some reason, I'm like, yes. Oh, and Hellboy. Hellboy's another one, dude.
Hellboy is
yeah. There
too.
you go. Look at that Blade figure. Yeah, that Blade figure's and
that
jacket on the Blade is just super fire, man.
Yeah. So with the red highlights.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it's nicer than the Punisher one. Because I have the Netflix one, like I was saying.
Yep.
And I like, both of those guys I took out of their jacket, they're in for a while, and then I took some shots without, and now like they're just in a box. But I'll throw them back on. But his trench coat is not at anywhere close to like how nice Blades is. Blades, they gave that some love and attention.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
I didn't buy the Punisher one because I bought my Punisher one. I bought it from Vic Toy Cinematography.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was selling his custom like mesh gold Punisher and a bunch of accessories and everything. When he sent me that, I was like, oh, I mean, beautiful. That's the one I normally shoot. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
So
he gave it to me for a really good price. I'm sorry?
That's the comic version one?
Yeah. And he gave me extra vests and guns and and blood effects and all that. Incredible figure, dude. Incredible. Nice. Well, it's in there. It's actually one of the shots that I also sent you, I think.
Oh, yeah. But the stuff that you guys sent me, I'm going to be creating, like, reminders to watch tonight's stream.
Right there. That one right there. That one. Yeah, I bought that from him, and, that figure is just incredible. And he gave me, like, 3 head sculpts and everything. I mean, he hooked it up big time.
Dude, look at that. That's a beautiful shot. I love the burning garbage can in the back there, too.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at that. That's is that one of the Roach vodka bottles or like the Gomez?
Yeah. It is. Totally awesome. Is.
So George, I remember when you were talking about making. So you ended up making that duffel bag, right?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, you made that.
This is one of the things that we're gonna constantly we're jumping all over the place. I told you.
Yeah, so, I do buy a few props and accessories, right? And I'm gonna jump into my favorite accounts now because Grime City.
Oh, he's good.
Joe, not good. He's really incredible. Like his stuff. When I buy his stuff, I'm like, I'm waiting on my phone booth. I bought the telephone booth from him that lights up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just do pictures.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that, and it's already shipped. And I'm waiting on the mailbox, on the little blue mailbox that's all tagged up.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's cool.
His stuff, his stuff is just fire, dude. I've bought. Let me see if I can find some of the stuff. But when you talk about accessories, dude, he is just like I bought I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, here I'm gonna
the
hydrant. This hydrant right here, dude, is just. It doesn't get any better than that, dude. Look at that.
Easy.
And you know what? Honestly, in video, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It doesn't give it justice, dude.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
So he 3D prints those?
I don't know what he does, but whatever he does, I buy it. I bought those. I bought the cones, like the little orange cones. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he has the parking meters.
I've seen those too. Yeah.
Like these bad boys right here.
It's these those parking meters. Those little touches, man. They really do enhance a shot. They really do enhance a shot. Look at that.
These things are just. I absolutely love them, dude. I love them. And you know what? Honestly, they're not that pricey. They really aren't. For what you're getting, what you're getting from him,
and all the work that goes into it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's worth every penny.
Yeah.
So that was a free plug-in for Grime City.
That's awesome. Yeah, when I have a fire hydrant, I think it was like $12 or $14 on Big Bad, and I ended up needing to paint it, and then after painting it, it looked too nice, and I'm like, all right, now I have to weather it. So then I weather
Right,
it.
right. You got to clean it up a little bit.
But I'm serious, like those little things, and just having those live in the background of shots, like they really do
difference.
Yeah, they
biggest difference.
it. That's what I like.
And the other account that I buy from is that I've bought from is Milliworks. He does all of the little guns and like
I
vests.
haven't seen him before.
Yo, his stuff. Woo, man! I bought some stuff for like the Blade figure.
Okay.
And the guns have the rifles have a scope on them, and you can remove the scope.
That's crazy.
It's insane. The detail that goes into those guns and everything, incredible, dude. Yeah. So those two people, I won't hesitate to buy from them. They are incredible.
All right, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna follow it.
I've never seen him before.
Here we go.
It's Milliworks, Milliworx, if I'm correct.
You are correct, sir. Here we go. Sharing it out because again, this is what we do.
Yeah.
Helping collectors, helping out people trying to make money, doing the toy stuff. I love it. So I love these, free plugs. Here we go.
Dude, it's his stuff, and he makes them. You have to buy them like he'll make a batch, and you have to order from that certain batch, and then because it's a limited run.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but yeah, he made that. You see that Batman Dark, whatever that is, the Bruce Wayne Batman or whatever. He makes stuff like a whole suit for him, and look at that. I mean, it's just
that's insane.
Yeah.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
No.
That's neat. That is neat. What was the other place? Who's the other guy you were saying?
Look, type up Grime City.
Yeah, there he is. I see him.
There he is, right there. Oh, this guy right there, dude. I show him much love because his stuff is just top notch.
There we go. Come on, internet.
This guy right here.
Yep.
Top.
Oh, that's right.
Stuff.
I did just see this the other day.
At that.
Yes.
Getting into some science fiction stuff. That's neat.
He's starting that now, and I'm like, dude, I'm broke, man. Slow down.
I'm
creating stuff
with the Cosmic Legion stuff.
Yeah. See, this would be a really nice addition to my wife's brick wall that she made me.
Yeah,
something like that. That's neat.
But I mean, if you go through his stuff, his stuff is just fantastic, dude. Oh, there go the parking meters.
Yeah, there you go. Dookie in the
yeah.
That's funny. Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
it's good stuff, man.
Make the shot.
If you scroll till you see the phone booths are just like, man, just
look at that, man. Look at the phone booth.
Yeah, and it lights up, and you get to pick the color that you want, whether it's blue, yellow, red. It's just
Is he still selling those?
I think you have to check because he just did a run. I don't know when his next run is going to be.
30. So that
right,
was
exactly. Right.
Yeah.
And how long ago was that? That was posted a while. Oh, that was 15 weeks ago.
15 weeks.
Yeah. 15 weeks ago, and we're just getting them. But you know what? It's worth the wait, and it's worth every penny.
Right. Oh, that's neat. Good stuff.
The work, that's a lot of work, man.
Yeah. I can't imagine all the printing that he must go through, like all the resin and all that. But and he has you can always there's a link to his SD account, so this way you can see all the stuff and the prices and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, here we got Toy Talk Agent Variant. A little shout out for you.
Oh,
great to see you, buddy. Thanks for the Batman hazmat suit.
Thank you. Oh, that's right. There you go. Awesome. Yeah, I gotta give it to Toy Father because he hooked me up big time. I don't know, whoever follows me, I would post on there that I was looking for the Mafex Gambit because I missed it. Well,
you mentioned
it this way. Hold on, I didn't miss it. BBTS screwed me because they had it up. They had it up, and I bought it. Right, I bought it in terms of like I want to buy it, send it to my pile of loot.
Yeah,
right, because that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in there for a while, right? And then when I collected a few other things, I was like, "Hey, ship my loot, buddy."
That's right.
And they sent me an email back saying, "Sorry, we don't have the Gambit figure." And and like a month had gone by already. The thing was gone. And I searched for it. and searched for it and searched for it. And then finally Toy Father came through. He's like, yo, you want that Gambit thing? I have it. And I was like, oh, what? Yeah.
Chris, I know you didn't get the story. There you go. So now he knows. Look at that.
That's awesome.
Again, collectors helping collectors.
Yeah, totally.
That's a good,
so he sent me that, and I paid for it and everything. And you know what? I sent him a gold label McFarlane Batman with the tank, with the hazmat suit.
Oh, that light, I think it lights up, right?
Yeah, it lights up. And I was like, give me your address, dude. I'm just going to send you a little something. And I sent it to him.
Nice.
So George, when we were looking at that Punisher shot, because I remember like when you were posting like who makes duffel bags, and
right?
And all that stuff. So I just came across this today because I was going through. I'm trying to clean up the basement, organizing. I found this from my childhood.
Oh,
that's cool.
There we go.
How ridiculous is that?
Yo, that's awesome, dude.
And look, it's a little on the large side, but
right. But you know what? That could be a prop for the background,
right,
or something like that. Like a whole bunch of money around it. Oh, hell yeah!
How funny!
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Don't bring that bag with you the next time we see each other.
No, hey, because technically I'm a Yankees fan. Growing up, my dad raised me to just support local teams. So I was definitely a Mets fan growing up. I got to go to some games. Oh man, when I was in middle school, my neighbor, his brother, so I was next door to the brother of Tim Bogar. So again, a Mets fan. Do you remember the shortstop? Ray Ordonez took his spot.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I know.
Remember Ray Ordonez? So Tim Bogar was the shortstop right before. And now Tim Bogar's he's won World Series rings as a coach. Wow. I forget where he's coaching now, but I got to sit in the players section of the 95 Mets. I have the team ball of
amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, all right. So Mezco.
So you know what? I wanna definitely talk about a few of. If you guys don't want to talk about it, but I want to talk about a few of my favorite accounts.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, because I don't want to wait till the end and then we forget about it.
No. Let's do it. Like I said, we're when I first started, and it's funny because I started by looking at Star Wars photography, and I was like, oh, what the hell is this? This is cool, and that's what really you click on one and you click on the other, and then you just go down that rabbit hole.
Yep.
Right.
And it's funny because I have a ton of Star Wars stuff, and it's the least. I think I've only shot one Star Wars thing. Wow. Oh, and I don't want to jump around, but one of my finds this weekend. I was upstate in Vestal, New York. My kids had a school thing up there, and I found this bad boy sitting on the Snook.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, all right.
The Supreme Leader.
The cloth goods, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, cloth goods.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, that's just sitting there. He was all lonely. I grabbed him and I said, you're coming home with me, buddy. But yeah, so then once I started really getting into the toy photography stuff, once I hit 1.6 shooter, Trevor, that you guys met at the show.
I just met him that day.
Yeah.
Insane.
So I know him from before and we chatted and stuff like that. And that he's the one that actually put me over the top. I was like, this is what I want. I want to do this. I want to do this.
Here we go.
So, I didn't know he did the shots for the Four Horsemen too.
Yeah. So Trevor actually popped in the stream last week. So again, if you get to check this out, Trev, again, keep up the excellent work, dude. Your shots sold me. I went all in. We're going to talk about the Cosmic Legions, but we might as well because this is ridiculous. So
Agent Varian got me hooked up.
So between George and Trevor, the shots and the talking about it, I went all in on them.
Yeah, it's Trevor. So, and whenever I'm gonna do a shot or I'm thinking about a shot, I go on his Instagram and I just scroll through it for inspiration. Because he's incredible. And then the other guy that I also go all in is Corona 4, Nate, and him and Trevor are like buddies.
Okay.
I
don't think
his stuff also, dude. Whatever you got to follow this guy.
Oh wow, I've never seen his page.
Yeah, both of them are incredible. And those are my two main guys. And I have a lot of guys. Whoever I haven't mentioned, don't feel bad, because there's a lot of people that I absolutely love.
Dude,
but these two guys are the ones that really brought me into the toy photography stuff. That they really got me, you know.
Wow, look at these.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. The great stuff. Oh, there's Atticus.
Yeah.
Get those backdrops.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a killer shot. What lighting on that one?
Really cool.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff, man. Oh yeah, that's great.
The other one that comes to mind is that I get a lot of inspiration from is Patrick Ohms.
Let's see.
Patrick, and then I think it's _O. Is it O?
Dios?
Yeah. Yo.
Wait, here we go. Yeah. All right, let me share it up.
This guy does a lot of different things, and sometimes he does like cutouts of from a comic book, and he mixes it in with a real life figure. Like this guy right here his stuff is just.
Oh, I've
fantastic.
seen him. He's really good. Oh yeah, awesome. I love his angles.
Yes.
Yeah, this is great. Look at that.
And and look, and he has behind the scenes. I mean,
That's
really,
awesome.
really, really good stuff.
It's crazy how something that simple you could turn into a whole incredible.
So I look at these guys all the time. I follow to see what they're doing. It really is just really great stuff.
That's sick.
Nice.
It's funny that you mentioned all those guys too, because like when I first started doing the photography, the one guy that helped me a lot was recently the guy that I think we talked about. You put him on the Mezco Figure 4 photos. He does the Mezco shots for you guys.
Oh, Dylan.
Yeah. Oh man, he taught me so much. I had no idea what I was doing.
Here we go. Let me share it up. I'm telling you, whoever you guys wanted to talk about, I will throw them up right now. I'm saying, man, I'm a fan. There it is. I love all this stuff. It's the best. And if you're not
Figure 4 photos.
Yeah, look at
Dylan,
this.
Man.
Love how this one came out. Oh, that's awesome.
Super cool guy, man. Always helping out.
Look at that.
Nice. Yeah,
this is another grail for a lot of people.
Yes, on that.
Oh,
that's a Mezco, right?
Yeah, Vigilante, Daredevil, yeah. Oh, that's the big set. I love it. I do love that set. Oh, so good.
Yeah. Like crazy stuff. But it's true though. There's so many guys to be inspired from.
Yeah, I mean, it's just. I mean, I could just.
You could sit there all day.
Yeah, I could sit there all day talking about them.
That's
one last guy.
Yeah,
does a lot of simple. He makes it look. This guy that I'm going to talk about, he makes everything look so simple, and his shots look incredible. And then when he does the behind the scenes, you're like, really? That's all you did? I built 5 story things and 3,000 things in the background, and that's all you put on there? Yo, it's because, but it's BCAUSE because it's fun.
There it is.
This guy right here, I never miss a shot.
Oh, he's good.
He's fantastic.
This guy's page is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. See, this is
stuff. Fantastic.
I love getting. Oh man.
But when you look at his behind the scenes, I'm serious. There's probably 3 little things back there, and that's it.
Really?
Oh yeah, man. I'm telling you, his stuff is he makes it look super, super, super easy. Look at that.
That's next level.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always like, dude, man, this is unbelievable.
That's right. He just won this was his Mexico Monday.
Yeah.
So I won last Monday. He won this Monday with that shot. That was great. That was such a good shot.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, but if you follow him, check out his behind the scenes. It's just seriously, that's all you did, and look at the shot you got, man.
Wow. See, now I need the cable. Oh, now I need the cable. No, I don't need it. Now I want the cable. Now
Amazon has them.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to be good. I have so many
$70 at one point too.
Wow.
Man, I feel like I was just telling people, I was like, all right, I have the ink blot from 5K Toys ordered and it hasn't shipped. I have that Sentinel Peter Parker. That's from Zavi that hasn't shipped and process. Like that's just sitting out there. Still waiting for my Spidey 2099 from Mezco. So I'm like, I gotta chill.
You got
Few good things you wait on.
I know. So I have something to look forward to. That's why I like this weekend. I was like, last night I'm like, I'm opening up Deadpool. This is my boy. I'm gonna play.
That's cool, man. So let's see what we got. Go ahead, Jimmy.
So this is the main event because like the Mezco, I knew like we love Mezco, but our main event talk tonight because you guys could talk more about it are Mythic Legions. So we talked about Cosmic Legions. That's where I'm now all in on those. I think I'm going to stick more with the Cosmic only because it's like the ground floor. I think, George, you made that point. Like getting in now. You
sold me on it.
And it's like there's so many Mythic, and I know Benny right now is going nuts. Blitzfigs is like
he's going nuts.
There's like I can't.
Yeah. Don't do what I did. I pulled off.
You're gonna fall down that hole.
Yeah, I tried to stay away from Mythics for a while, and that was a big mistake because then what happens is you're playing catch up,
right?
Then you can't find it, so you got to pay that much for that or whatever,
and it's not cheap.
And they don't get so you get in now, and then
it's an investment.
If you don't like it, you know what? Somebody's gonna buy it, even if you sold it at retail, you're gonna get your money back.
Right.
Of course, yeah.
And now I know how amazing these figures are. Like Rabbit's Den, here we go. Let's go, Four Horsemen, He's been pushing me forever. And then Pat the Collector's one of my buddy Brandon. He's like, oh, here we go, Rabbit's Den. He started late on Mythic too just last year.
Yeah.
And like Pat the Collector's been telling me, oh, you gotta get in on it. Now I fought like being there, getting all caught up in excitement, now playing with them. I get it. So that's why with Cosmic, I'm like, to me, it just like, again, toy anxiety, like I'm talking about the toy anxiety.
Yeah, man.
FOMO.
This way I can go, all right, like I grab my, my Masters figures. I'm happy with that. And now I can just chill on the Mythic and just wait now. And this, I really like, my goal is to parse this stuff down, move some of this back out, list it, get rid of some of these legends.
All right, let me see what you have over there. Hold on a second. Let me see what's going on right there. What can I buy?
But it's true. I want to cut this down so I can really start going in on supporting this local company who's killing it, and they take care of their customer base. Like it's.
How'd you feel about the articulation?
Well, I'm gonna have to gently move this laptop because I need to go get my open guys. But
just so you know, I have my one Mezco figure open, my favorite out of. I'm sorry, not Mezco, a Mythic Legions figure open right here waiting. But I'm gonna let you go on.
No. I want you to start because I'm gonna have to unplug real quick. So George, if
no.
Okay,
Well, you know what? I'll tell them how I got into the Mythic Legions while you get your stuff.
All right, yeah. Frank, you're still. You were just before the con, right? Like you had just started buying them before the con, or was the con
I got like a good 35 of them so far.
That's a decent amount, dude.
That is a nice. But like,
and I got a troll. I got one troll.
Yeah.
So but you were already in before the con we went to, right?
I'd say by last year's Toy Con, that's when I started.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. Okay. All right. Yeah. So George, how long have you been in it? Because this is a little bit longer.
So I think I got in maybe 3 years ago, something like that. And and it's funny because when I went to the con, I had no intentions of buying Mythic Legions at all. I had no. And while I was, you heard Jimmy, when I went to the con the first time, I had no intentions of buying Mythic Legions, like at all. I mean, I knew about them, but I didn't really know about them, So while I was online outside, I met for the first time Nemai Customs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Darth Primus, Tony the Toy Man. And they were like, "What do you mean you're not here to buy Mythic Legions? That's why all these people are here." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not really into them." And they were like, "Listen. At least get online and look at them and see what you're getting into." And I was like, "But and he was like, "You don't understand. Everybody here is only for that." And I'm like, "Fine, I'll wait online." And and as I'm online, all you hear is Mythic Legions, Mythic Legions, Mythic Legions. I'm like, oh my god, man, this we waited outside, and then when we went inside, the line was so long. They kind of did the same thing where they put you outside again, and we waited outside, dude. I waited 3 hours.
Wow,
3 hours for figures that I wasn't even there for.
that's crazy.
But when I got to the front, and they had them on display like they had over here, right? They had a lot more, like you can actually, and I grabbed them and I was like, holy crap. This is the one right here.
That's the one I picked up at the show.
When I held this figure, I was all in. This is my favorite. This is my favorite figure out of all of them.
This paint job is insane.
So real quick, so this is our buddy Chris. This is Star Wars fan. So he said, "Sucks to be new to Legion Zone. You guys are lucky you got in." Yeah, it's true. But here we go. I'm throwing you up.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
This figure right here is just absolutely. I mean, look at those hooves. Look at the detail.
And the hooves pop off too, right? Because everything pops off.
Everything pops off. Even
he comes
with
shoulder plates too.
Yeah, he comes with the whole, like this, the whole, look at this. I mean, once you pop that sucker on, it's a whole new figure.
Yep.
Right.
I mean, his blade, his shields.
Yeah.
So, and and it's funny because that day while I was at the con planning on buying a whole bunch of other stuff, I spent probably about 85% of my money on that.
Yep.
Right. And then my daughter showed up to the con, and I was like, can I borrow some money? Because I wanted to buy a few more things, and I bought two with my daughter's money. I bought 2 horses.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
Thank
By
God
the way,
that I
speaking,
bought 2 horses.
I gotta tell everybody because
that was my first figure.
The horse.
Yep.
I gotta tell everybody how you got
Magnus.
us, George. You got us so good in the group chat.
Oh.
Hey guys, I got 12 Mythic Legion horses.
Yeah, I was like, I got 12 horses. Whoever wants them, just text me,
I said, oh
and I'll send it to you for free, just pay the shipping.
I was thinking,
and everybody was like, me.
Yeah,
and I was like,
George
April
win the lottery?
Fools.
Because like if I won the lottery, I would do something like that. I know you would too, because that's how we are. All 3 of us are
true.
like that.
It's true.
Did he just good for him? Did he just get some? I just totally forgot of the day, man. Oh, it was so perfect. It was so perfect.
I felt so bad, but then I didn't feel bad.
No, it's April Fools.
Dude, I got on there late. I was like, oh Jesus, what did I miss?
Somebody sent me a post with the pink skulls that were up for pre-order again. But it was an April Fool's joke. Yeah. And I was like, are these things up? Oh my God. So they got me too, Jimmy. They got me.
I hear you. So Chris has the how do you say that? Is it the Torion? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Torion.
So coming from AliExpress, so he can't wait. And then Rabbits then says you can't have enough horses. You can never have enough horses.
It's true.
I know. True. I have my McFarlane one, and I kind of regret not getting the. Is it how do we say it, Frank? Or Arthur? Or how do we say it?
I can't pronounce any of those names.
Which one? The fire horse?
Yeah. Atheon. Okay. Yeah. So I now I'm kicking myself because I bought Arthur,
but not the horse.
And I didn't get the horse because I'm like, I had the McFarlane to shoot. It's fine.
Oh, no.
I went specifically for that figure because last year when I first got in, I had it in my hand and I put it back. I said, you know what? This is my first time. This is a little bit too crazy for me. Let me start with something simple. And I was hooked. I opened the other horse and I was just like, oh.
Yeah. And like George, you were saying that it came with those, they gave you the pieces. If you bought the horse, they could to fill the gap.
Like when you lift the horse up, like there's a gap here at the, and it goes right in here to cover the gap. I mean, they think of everything, dude.
Right.
I didn't know that's what that was for. I still have that. Just
oh, really? I thought you just tossed it out tossed it out of here. This was my second figure right here.
Oh, let's throw it up. Here we go.
Dude, look at that. How much is that going for now?
I have no idea.
That's got to be pushing over 100.
Yeah, I'm telling you, these figures, man.
So what's his name?
I have
Tiger Guy.
Yeah, Tiger Guy.
Yeah.
Balam, if I'm correct, it's Balam.
Okay.
Damn,
Yeah.
they had Purple Ore, man. When I was online, somebody grabbed
and a bunch of accessories, dude. A bunch of accessories. And the best thing about these Mythic Legions, I could pop this head off and put a skeleton head on there, brand new figure.
Okay. So let's see. So Chris is saying Balam.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
see,
yeah. Balam. Okay. So man, when I was there and Jeremy was like literally selling me on all of it, he had it. I didn't realize it was the Battle Cat inspired figure.
Oh.
Did they have them there, or is that a hard?
They did. They did.
I think they did.
Like,
you remember when I went to shake your hand and I got back online?
Yeah.
Or I saw George jump on the line and I
he's freezing.
Oh no.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
All right, so I got back online, and that's that whole situation where all the vendors just like,
wow.
I was there at like 6:15.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I was like the fourth person online. They had the Skeletor, He-Man, Mythic Legions guy. They had Purple Ore. They had the Battle Cat. All those guys just went, and I'm standing right there, like I'm next online, and the guy in front of me just.
It's not the first time that happens. That happened on the last one too, which is kind of sucky because
it
we're
sucks
all
when you're
outside.
waiting there and you see it in your face and you can't grab it.
Right. But super cool. Mark sent them an email. You saw that email that he sent them?
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to bring up his
I think he
nailed it.
We hit the rabbit hole. I don't know where he fell. He's in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, imagine he gave me money the night before to pick up some stuff for him.
Oh, that's right.
He was like, I just want these, right? I'm like, all right. And then he gets there and he spends a bunch of more money. I'm like, oh my God.
He's great. He wasn't around. He emailed everyone.
So yeah, I just wanted to show everybody. So over here we have this like Mark, this is our boy Mark. Super cool. Is
Look,
Mark
representing
and also Vic. It's Liquid Enigma on Instagram. But this video is fantastic, and I again, after what you're watching us, go check it out. Especially if you're in the New Jersey, New York area, or even Connecticut, like our boy Toy Addict. Like if you want to, this is where we're going to be going. I love this stuff. I love it. And when is Mythic going to be at the next one? Is it October?
October.
I think it's I think it's November. Isn't it November 5th or 6th or something like that?
Is it the same?
For what, Legions Con?
Well, yeah. Is Legions Con Toy Con, or are they connected? Is it the same place?
I thought now it's gonna be at a different place.
It's in Secaucus, I think.
Right.
Okay.
The last year, if I'm correct,
it was in the
they had it at the same place, but they had a completely separate room only for Mythic Legions.
It was the room we were sitting at towards the cafeteria.
The cafeteria room. That room was only strictly Mythic Legions vendors and that was just that. That was
all the customizers.
Right. And of course, and the Four Horsemen selling their stuff,
Yeah.
That's when they brought out this guy, the Sir Gerard exclusive just for that show.
He's a beautiful figure. That's one of my favorite figures.
Actually, you know what? They signed it for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I got this one, and then I ordered another one. Just keep that one in the box,
Yeah.
So,
that's great.
And sell it for like $500 and buy more Mythic Legions.
Dude, now what is it? Cosmic Legions, Mythic Legions. What the heck?
I know. It's insane.
That's why I'm happy that I have what I have. So here, I'll show you. So here, let's see. Open ones. All right. So what was his name?
All right. So that's
Tibius.
Something like that. Something like
Tibius. Yeah.
So this is such a cool figure. He's gonna go great because I've been buying all those Masters of the Universe Revelations figures. He's he could be new lieutenant for Skeletor.
Right.
I mean, he's amazing. He really is great.
Yep.
And I wanted to see. So I think I did the cape right. It folds in. It
just
ports
plug
into
it
the
in.
back, right?
Right.
And then this can, I guess, kind of flail out, or no? Yes, no, maybe. I guess it's just kind of
however you want to pose it. I mean, it has no wires, so it's really however you want to pose it.
Yeah. And see, I gave him all 4 of his swords because I thought that was just a super cool look, just everything. But and then he had this awesome articulated skull.
Yeah.
So you can swap them out. But But man, that's great too, because
Yeah.
missing a tooth. I try not work, but I love that it's
It's
articulated.
the attention to detail, man.
Let me
And
tell you,
this is-
the what you pay for these figures is just. I mean, these figures could easily sell for just like Mayfex and all those other figures and Mesco and all these figures could easily go for $80.
Yeah.
Easily, especially with all the accessories, the extra heads, the shield, and then you can mix and match them.
Mix and match, yeah.
Dude, I mean, these are no-brainers. These are no-brainers if you're a collector and you like things like this.
Right. And well, and also if you like to play with your toys, that's kind of like, that's my jam all the time. Like, why do we do this? Like, you got to enjoy your stuff, right? Like, I mean, toy photography, I've said it many times, and I'm proud to admit that this has given me a reason to play with toys again. I can be sitting on the couch. It's a different type of playing, but look at that. That's awesome.
He was one of the guys I got. And
I actually got that figure too.
He looks so good with the vampire head.
So whoever didn't buy this, I mean, I had already had this, but that's
my favorite.
The Barbarian figure, which I haven't even opened yet, but I mean, come on, just seriously, this thing is sorry about.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get.
So George, I was torn because now like Frank has his out, so we'll stick. But I was torn between the Barbarian and this one, right? And then I think you and the guy that was handing out the toys from Four Horsemen was like, if you're getting the Horsemen, just get all the Horsemen. Start with this one. So,
that wasn't me, but the Barbarian, because I'm all in the Barbarian.
I should have grabbed.
There you
Barbarian.
go. There you
go.
Yeah,
that's a
Yimbo. He turns into two different people.
Yeah, look at that.
Completely, everything is swappable. So it's like he came with an extra crotch piece, the shoulder parts, different horns to swap out these moves.
Yeah. So well, I was hoping that's why the next time I can grab him, grab one of those sets too. If not two, you grab two of them then, right? To make it happen.
Yeah, they had the reinforcements wave on their website recently.
Okay. That's
so awesome. I was able to grab them on there.
Man, as a matter of fact, that's where I grabbed mine from the reinforcements wave.
Yeah.
So that was a good deal. Says, I'm so mad at myself for not getting the Barbarian.
You should be. You should be totally mad for not grabbing that. That figure was. I'm surprised that they had them there.
Dude,
I had a bunch.
I was very surprised.
When I tell you what I paid for the five, I got 5 figures altogether. I was like already like I was about to be like throw the Barbarian. It tapped me out. I was like, oh god, I have just enough.
Yeah, it's expensive. That price will creep up on you.
Oh, I know. Well, Rabbit Sten said I picked the right one, but man, I got that Barbarian. Looks so good.
This was another one. I'm not sure if they had that one there. Sorry about the lighting, guys.
They had her at the show?
No, I don't know. I like whatever I had, I didn't even bother looking for. So if I saw it, I probably just like, oh, I have that and kept going.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
But I'm telling you, these kits are just, and the first time that I went, that I bought, remember I like the first time that I didn't know about Mythic Legions, I passed on that figure, and then I was like, why? And then I finally got it. Oh, there goes 1/6 shooter.
Hey, what's up,
Trevor? We were just talking about you,
man. What's up, Trevor?
We highlighted our Cosmic Legion shots.
You're late, man. We had a whole segment just on you, man.
We did, yeah. It's true. We all blamed you and your artwork for all making us go all in on Cosmic Legion. So
we blamed you and we loved you at the same time.
So let them know. But man, so I haven't opened them yet, but that Hordak is sick. I'm happy. Frank, show me that vampire head one more time.
Yeah, so he comes with this whole extra head scan and this little skull that comes off his axe.
Yo. It's funny. I haven't even opened it, but that looks amazing.
Hold on, let me move this over so you guys.
Well, I'm sorry, and you're welcome. Oh man, and I grabbed the She-Ra figure. So
I grabbed that. I grabbed that too.
But I have to tell you. So Mossman, I know that it was Mossman, but I know it's not. No, that's not his name.
Is he flaking on you?
He in a cool way, like in like a. He gave he left green on my fingers. He was flaking on the table a little bit when I was moving him around.
I wasn't gonna get that figure. right? I was like, Moss Man. But Detour Customs was standing behind me, and he was like, dude, you should grab that figure. Don't let that figure go. I'm like, seriously? He goes, yo, that figure's the bomb. So I was like, fine, I grabbed it. But I'm happy I got it, though. I'm very happy. Yeah,
I didn't grab that one. I'm regretting it now.
It's super cool. So it's not obvious. I wouldn't say it's flocked. I don't know exactly what the stuff is. It's just neat. And yeah, it does leave a little bit, but I like that. I have my original Moss Man somewhere. He's at arm's reach, but I love that it came with the 2 head sculpts. Although I particularly like the big beard look. This was my favorite look. The second one.
Yeah, I like the head scan. So he came with 2 head scans.
He came with 2. So this was the original. This was the one that he was in the box with. Oops.
Right.
It's like a surprise. You don't even know what's in the box. It's just tons of accessories in there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I was surprised when I first opened it. I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
my God,
it's like a gift."
Yeah.
So look at this. This came separately, and I didn't know if this was a neck peg or like a weird, like if he was gonna do.
What is that?
Jimmy froze. We lost the main host. So,
hey, did you really? I'm still here. No.
Oh no, there you go. Okay, you were frozen for a second.
Whew, that was all right.
What's that?
So I thought this was a neck peg, but it turns out it's a staff attachment.
Oh, so like Gandalf. It's like Gandalf.
Too? I didn't know that.
And that's a big staff.
Yeah.
And then here's what I need one of you guys to help me out. So I threw for my picture. I sent it to you guys. That was my first Mythic Legion shot. And
it's good.
Thank you. On the back, where can this clip to? It's this awesome dagger, but the sheath has like a little it can
probably that rubber piece that I told you that goes around the waist and there you go.
Yeah, that okay. So perfect.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. See, this is why I knew to ask you guys. I knew one of you guys would know. Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to use that strap. This strap is neat.
George, what'd you think of the cosmic set that went on order?
Just today? So it's funny that you were to say that because I haven't ordered it yet because I'm still on the fence. I wasn't 100% blown away by it, But
let's take a look. Let's take a look. Here we go.
Yeah.
So, I saw a video recently of some up close shots of it. They do look good. They come with a lot of stuff.
No, they do. They do. You know what, Jimmy? If you scroll to the top and go to shop.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So enter in the store. Here we go. So like I said, I did the all-in because that came with the weapons pack, right?
Yep. The all-in.
Right, the all-in. It came with the weapons and the whole thing.
Right.
It was a short wait.
And to be honest, I'm delaying now, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be all in.
Yeah.
I mean, you have time, and the thing that I liked about taking care of the customer is that I read this through. It doesn't seem like you can cancellations can be made at any time. You know what I mean? Like they are only going to charge you if they actually were about to ship it. You know what I mean? So like I can sit on this. I can start reading the lore. I can get into this. And like I said, I want to move some of this other stuff out so I can start really diving in. This stuff is so cool.
Jimmy, did you click on it? Because we still see the page that says Cosmic Legions, but the shop.
Oh, hold on a sec. Oh, share this tab. My bad. I was on the wrong
There
one.
You go. There you go.
Yeah, here I am, like scrolling around like a donkey.
That Scorpion lady is insane.
Yeah.
She's like I said, wires and all.
I'm hesitant, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go all in on this one too. I wasn't a fan of this one.
Okay, it's very different.
Yeah, but again, you know what? You're not a fan in the beginning, and then all of a sudden you get it, and you're like, "Wow, that's the best figure ever."
the FOMO starts to hit.
I want more aliens.
I mean, the combinations, like we've always talked about with any of these things.
So he's the deluxe.
Yeah. And a lot of these shots right now are just the prototypes. They're probably going to look even better once they get them.
Yeah, this company doesn't play around.
Nah.
They know what they're doing. What I said. Usually, like with Hasbro and stuff like that, They're like,
and
oh,
if
you get them in hand and they suck.
Right. And if you think about it, I mean, look at all you're getting. I mean, yeah, $200 is nothing to sneeze at for sure.
Right. No,
you know,
for
and
sure.
it's not, because $200 is a lot of money.
But I guarantee you that one guy will be $200.
Right. But look at everything you're getting.
Yeah.
You know, and with these, you know, except for the little skinny alien guy, but with these, I'm sure you can mix and match also. I mean, you can have a gazillion different type of, you know, figures.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like I said, I mean, it's going to be a long wait, but there's a lot now that I can like get into. They provide so much of the backstory. It's kind of like the Rumble Society, you know, like where it's like I never thought I'd get into Rumble. I know, like why would I care about like a big bug?
Right.
And now I have
Yimbo got me.
Yeah. Gomez is the man.
Yeah. You know, he's awesome. And it's just learning the backstory. It's neat. So I'm sure, like, that's the thing. Like, this is a cool set to me. And like you said, getting in on the ground floor of this brand new thing that they're only going to build on. Because how long has Mythic been around? Does anybody know? Like,
I think they've been around for
2015.
Yeah, they've been around for a while.
Like this is a unique opportunity as like a current I'm an active toy collector to now jump in on this. That's
a fresh start.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
With top-notch quality figures. Oh, there you go. The cyborg.
The cyborg was my favorite.
Oh, when they said, "Hey, it's the gray," is incredible.
Is incredible. Awesome. Look at that. You see?
That's great. That's awesome. And then,
see now, Trevor's sucking me back in, man. Tonight, bye.
Do it, man. Do it. Well,
Trevor's. You know what? If there's anybody to listen to, it's him. He has firsthand knowledge.
You got to play with them.
Exactly. He got to see them. So Trevor says they're good.
They're good.
I'm in.
Yeah.
So
they're so neat. Like, you know, I'm happy with the ones that I have Mythic wise. But it's not to say that I'm not going to handpick other ones the next time we go, and whenever, even if it's just a toy fair, you know, like
the prices are just so good compared to what they sell online.
Yeah. Like even if I can't find like the retail, like what, you know, from Four Horsemen at a toy fair, if we go to one in the next month or two,
right?
I'm sure we're gonna find some vendors that are gonna be selling around there. And I'm just gonna handpick the ones I like.
You know what? The good thing is that we know what they're like, how much they actually are.
Yeah.
You know, so if one sells for $37 and some guy's selling it for $150, you'd be like, get out of here.
Yeah.
What is it? The last Mythic Legion, figure that you have up there? No way.
Right.
You know? Now if it's a grail, like if you're like, oh my God, I need that figure, that's gonna complete.
Well, the He-Man, I forget his name.
He's
So
you buy it, you spend whatever you want on it,
Yeah.
That's it.
Right. I mean, really, when it always comes down to it, it's like I always say, it's any of this stuff, whether it's stuff I've owned or stuff that I pay for, it's all of this is whatever a person's willing to pay for it,
right.
At the end of the day. So whatever you're comfortable paying, it's
right.
But yeah, like for me, I mean, I'm going to try to get those Four Horsemen direct from them prices. They're great. Yeah.
And as a collector, and I've collected for years, not Mythic Legions, but other toys. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've always been a collector, not only of toys, but a whole bunch of other crap too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But the one thing that I will swear by is that things always come back around.
Yeah.
Always.
Right.
You might have to wait, but it's that if you're looking and you look and you search it, you'll find it. It'll come back around.
Yeah.
So,
I hear you.
Don't kill your pocket.
Right. Unless you can swing it. And like I said, it's that fine line. It's always a fine line.
They got a whole All-Star set that's about to come out too.
Oh, it's
right. They did the voting. They sent voting.
Oh,
out.
That's the yes, that's the I forgot what they call it again. They're re-releasing the fan favorites and you vote.
Put them in an All-Star box.
Right.
And the one I'm waiting for is the Romulus figure. That's my grail. That's the one that I am super hoping that comes back out, because
that's a good figure.
I can't believe I even missed that figure. It's a Mythic Legions Romulus.
There we go.
That's a grail, man.
That right there, dude. Oh man, I'm praying that everybody voted for that, because I voted for that sucker. Like vote.
Yep.
Let's see. Is this the one you're talking about? I did a Google image search, so here it comes. Is that him?
Hold on. Yes.
That's a neat. That's another.
Yep.
That's a neat one. Jeez.
That is the one.
He's bad.
That just looks incredible.
That's
I don't even
that's
care.
300.
Yeah,
300
I don't
stuff.
even care if the articulation is horrible. Like I just want. I mean, look at that. I mean, that just looks amazing.
Look at the paint job.
Yeah. That's just it. The quality, the paint quality on this is just, man. That it reminds me of, what's that other figure that we have that is very similar to that, which I think Mark just picked it up. It's one of the figures that he just picked up that he found at the toy store he went to. If I can find that.
So George Rabbit voted for him too. Chris thinks that he's definitely going to win the vote.
Oh, I hope so.
Trevor says pretty sure he made it. So that's good. Trevor's got maybe that inside knowledge.
Yes, there you go.
Yes.
So here's a box set. Where can I order this? That makes it easy.
That figure. Look, that figure right there. The one that the red gold, like the red one. That's the one that Mark picked up today. I have one around here somewhere. All my stuff is packed.
So where is that All-Star packet? Where is that going to be through their website too?
Through their website.
Yes, it'll be. They haven't released it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, the voting just started like a couple of months ago.
Yimbo, you can sign up for their mailing stuff, and they'll send you like emails.
Right.
I made my account when I ordered Cosmic. Oh man, it's neat.
So this is the other one. That's very similar, but I need that Romulus one. That's the one I want.
So what does the back of those look like? Because
same thing.
Oh, okay. All right. So like the Coliseum.
It's a different wave.
They're different.
That's what I was saying. A different wave, right?
Yeah,
okay.
It's a different wave.
So neat. Okay.
So just FYI, Toy Hunt. This yesterday when I was upstate, walking through Target, and who's standing there waving at me?
Oh, you found a black Spidey.
Yeah.
Look at that. I never found him in the store. Never saw one in the wild.
Just sitting there saying, "I'm here. I'm here."
Had you had him? Did you get him?
And I kicked the little kid out of my way and I grabbed it.
Was that your first one?
No, I actually had one. I had one, but now I can open one of them. Which
that was the one that you got at the toy fair we went to in February, right? Or no? Did you buy it that day?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Okay,
that's right. I did. Right. I bought it from you knew the vendor because you were
Toytopia.
Yes, I think that was it.
Yeah,
I think that was it.
Nice,
I bought the Black Symbiote and I bought the Shocker from him.
Nice.
So.
I finally have that.
He's a gem.
I finally have that whole wave. It makes me very happy. GameStop finally came through.
I'm not a McFarlane fan at all, but this guy, right?
Oh yeah.
But listen to this. He was sitting on the shelf, missing the Build-A-Figure, the horse piece.
Really?
Yes, it doesn't have the horse pieces.
Yeah,
and they had them for full price. So I took him up to the counter. I was like, hey, this is missing some pieces in here. And he was like, wow. So he looked at it. And I was like, yeah, turn it around. It tells you what piece is supposed to come. And he goes, oh, all right, $10.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
That's the only reason I bought it.
For $10? $10,
I was like, all right. And it's a Dark Knight. I was like, I'll take it.
I was just messing with mine again yesterday, and I was kicking myself because I think I carved a little too much out. He's a little too ezy to pop out now.
But I still tried that.
Figure Fix, that little joint thing that fixes the joints? It's
on
Amazon, $10.
I know. I've been using it to try to fill it in a little bit.
And does it work?
On that, I think I carved too much out because I was carving.
So wait a minute. Are you talking about the the?
I did the torso mod on that guy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you used the knife and just scooped.
I just used the X-Acto knife, but I did a couple extra too many because my Superman. It's fine because again,
throw some blue tack in there. It'll hold it in piece.
That's true. Honestly, it's fine. Like when I crouch, he can crouch. He can do all this stuff. It's like when I straighten him back out from the crunch.
Yeah,
he goes like that.
Pop out. But it doesn't matter because I can't stand those figures anyway.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
I'm back on my Todd. I'm back on that kick.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Grab it. Thank you. Oh, that's a good idea. The hot glue.
Oh, there
That's
you go.
all it needs. Because I was trying to use the Kiki loose joints to do that, to just
Right.
give me a little bit hot glue.
But you carved up too much. So if you hot glue it in, there you go.
Just a little beef. Yeah, let's a little more beef. I like it. All right. That's a good idea. Oh,
learn something new every day. Right? That's why we do this.
Exactly. Oh, here, I'm gonna show you some stuff. Speaking of, because I know what time is it? 9:10. All right. I'm sure our wives are gonna appreciate us spending a little time with them tonight. So this has been a pleasure, guys. Trust me. I'm not trying to kick you out. I
totally get it. I believe me.
That's
I get
cool,
it,
man.
So, some fun stuff. Here we go. So this was my Bandai.
Oh,
that impact effect that it can pop. It can come apart. Mine was this color, and today,
nice.
Because here's the thing, I bought this for like $16 on maybe Amazon or Walmart app. And the gray one was like $40 or $50.
Oh.
I'm like, so I had the gray. I used the beige. I had it for some shots, but obviously this is now matching asphalt, so I can actually use it a lot more.
And did you paint the bricks as well?
Oh yeah. So look, this is all painted in. I painted all of that today, and then this comes apart.
Wow.
So just in case you've ever,
I used to see those in Toys R Us all the time.
Dude, it's neat.
Never got them.
It's got that. I just used this actually in a shot with Beastman and Savage He-Man.
Okay.
Because I wanted the stomp, and then look, these parts can't come off too. There's two of these little pieces, so you can get like I created some depth in the shot by moving.
That's awesome, dude.
Put them around. And
that's really cool.
So yeah, so like it'll match a little bit better now. And I kept some of the beige. Because I thought, if you broke through,
exactly, you could see some, right?
Yeah. So that was my little customizing thing.
You know what? And like I said in the chat, dude, you guys could do your own dials, your own things. I mean, I've done so much stuff, and I have bought stuff, but I mean, it could be done, man.
Dude, you're inspiring me, George. You are. So this was Midnight Stars Custom. He's been a guest on my show a bunch of times in the Pick Bar. He had sent me these a while back. They're painted silver, and I wanted to add some like little texture and some black to it. So speakers, and then I painted the dial and the needle for the DJ set.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool. I got my little. I love getting artsy.
It's awesome, dude. You could do it.
I black washed my.
Nice.
These were I bought. This was like these and these little bricks.
I was gonna ask you, where'd you get the bricks from?
Dude, Amazon. This was like early on when I had nothing. But
okay. I didn't even know they sold that.
But now weathered, they look real good in the background. So I have all these, and I just like with the bricks, I just put it on the paper plate and just
exactly. Just
did it all over, mixed it all up. And then this is the thing I'm most proud of. Well, not most proud of. I guess it's just I'm excited. I should say most excited to use because all that stuff is going to look awesome. But I painted my fluff. So in my this whole Monday shop,
that I want to see.
So in my
I see a lot of people doing this.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do one little self promotion real quick. So I'm gonna show you guys my Mezco Monday winning shot with Hawk, if you don't mind.
You go.
Just real quick because this way I can. This is before I really painted it. So let me cue this up. All right. So here it is. I gotta share. Oh, this I actually it's the wrong one, but it's okay. Here we go. Sharing that Chrome tab, getting better. All right. So this actually is the same idea. So this was not the Best for Monday shot, but there it is.
So you didn't paint that one.
This one had a little bit. See how that's a little bit of painting and shading in that?
Right.
So just a little. And then here was you can see it a little bit better on here.
Yes.
See, some of them, but still not a lot. So now, thank you for indulging me, gentlemen.
Can you tell us what's the process like making
cotton balls, dude?
Dude, so this is a bag of fluff. I straight up have a bag of fluff that you would put into a pillow. You can buy it from Walmart, Target, Michaels, right? Yeah. So what I did for the first time I tried it was I just use a paintbrush, same idea, just tried to like blap, 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 blap all the way around. But like I said, I got those shots. I thought they were cool, but I'm like, it's gonna look better with more of the more of the dark, more of the smoke.
Right.
So today I just literally balled it up and took that paper plate and just
okay.
Mixed it around. I was covered, but then it's acrylic paint, washes right off, and I made a lot. I made a lot of it today.
It looks good in shots, though. I gotta try that.
I made one also, but what I did was I spray painted it. I just took and I just went. Don't just be like just like just spray paint it like just little by little and get it all in there. And then if you want,
would you use like oranges and yellows?
That's what I used. I used oranges and yellows.
I asked my wife.
You'll see it in some of my shots. If you go through my shots, you'll see some of it.
Yeah, I did. I noticed.
Yeah, I just used orange and yellow. All I did was spray can, man, and a little bit of black, whatever. That was it.
So I thought about adding. I said to my wife, should I add that? So she's like, you have the RGB lights? And I was like, that's what I end up using to get those oranges and reds or yellows. I literally take that square light and just pop it right on top.
I'm gonna grab the one that I did, because what I did was I used cotton balls, but I taped them all to like a cap. I'll show you in a minute.
Oh, okay. Yimbo, look, I finally upgraded.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. What is that? The Ulanzi?
Yep.
Dude, that's a great brand. I don't have that particular one. That's gonna be my upgrade.
One.
That's the other one I have. Yeah, I love that one. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's it. I turn it on, drop it on top. This fills the light. It plays with the light so well. That's why it's so nice.
Shot you did with the GI Joes. They look great.
Yeah, it soaks all of the light, man.
So check it out. See that?
Oh, nice. Now,
so what I did was, I used cotton balls and like a little.
That's creative.
Yeah, and then when you put a light under it, I don't have a light with me. It lights up the whole thing.
Wait, so what did you glue the cotton balls on?
So like one of those the caps from the laundry detergent cups?
Yeah.
That a clear one. So I'll take a light, right? And when you stick it under, it looks like it's an explosion.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Depending on where how you shoot it and how much light but yeah, it looks, and when it's blurry in the background, it just looks like something exploded.
Right. Oh, it's so good. That's great. That's great.
And that's the only one I have. So
that's awesome, man. Super creative.
I'm telling you, this is.
Yeah, it works like a charm, dude.
No, it is. It does take up a lot of space now.
You have a nuclear explosion over there.
Yeah, right. Get the mushroom flavor. Oh man.
But yeah, you guys can create your own stuff, man. I mean, I'll buy a few things here and there, but most of the time, as long as you have patience, you can do it.
Yeah. Well, George, one of the things that we're gonna have to do this on a whole nother episode, because again, this is a blast. You guys are part of my. I just hop on whenever, man. I'm serious. I would love to do an episode where you walk us through and maybe even teach me. I could do it with you, like one of those cardboard, like the rolling shutter gates that you can put on.
You know what? Let me show you my prized possession.
Yeah.
Look at this, guys. See this? This was my my container, my shipping container.
Yeah.
Right.
You made that?
Well, yeah. Look. I made it, and look what it is, dude. Amazon box.
Get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful. It's amazing.
How'd you do that?
And you know what? All of this is the correlated or corrugated cardboard.
Yeah.
And then I just put strips to, cover the edges. This is all paper. This is all cardboard. I just folded it. I just folded this.
Incredible.
The side of it? Is that what you did?
No. I actually bought a roll. I bought a roll of a roll of. And then all of this that you see in the front, this is all foam board except for the dowels. This is wood.
Really?
But these little pieces and this little piece right here, this is all foam board that I painted.
Incredible.
That's great, dude. That's so good.
See, look at that. And I weathered it a little bit, and
you got to do the weathering. Now I'm all about
seriously,
weathering.
This is an Amazon box. This weighs
nothing.
That's
crazy. I would have never thought.
Yeah,
dude, that's what I'm saying. Because when George is showing me, that shutter gate, your whole dial wall, like that.
Yeah, the dial wall that I made, that was my first dial ever. that I made, and this is
Oh,
the one I use. This is the one I use in all my shots. Look at this.
Yup.
Nice. That's cool.
See, I want to know how to make that door. You gotta walk me through
The
that
door is
man.
corrugated cardboard again, and all
Just
of this,
painted
all
silver.
of this is all foam. This is all foam board that I
Did
cut
you
out.
buy the cutter for it, the special foam cutter thing? Do you have that?
You know what? I did. I
Okay.
did because it gives me the perfect angles in terms of like how to. This is hard to hold because this thing is a beast.
Yeah.
But it gives you like the edges on these things here, so
Yeah.
it looks like a gate thing and all that. This is a straw. That's all it is. It's just a little straw, but everything, all of this is all foam board. The windows are plastic. But oh yeah, look at the back. Look, see?
Yeah.
I didn't even paint the back.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, there's
You
no
don't
point.
need. You don't need that.
That's gorgeous, dude.
But yeah,
Oh.
I mean, this was the first dial I ever made, and I felt that, you know what? If I'm gonna be a toy photographer, I should at least know how to build a dial. You know,
I've
Yeah.
done a
But-
few, but they don't look like that.
yeah, that and the one that I did was the Western dial. The Western dial I did for like a contest, like to do like what can you create in a week or whatever. And
Oh.
Diorama Creators was running that. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll join. I want to see what I can do. And I did the Western dial. I did that in a week.
That's crazy.
That was a great one too, man.
Yeah,
I
you
love it.
posted
That
those
was-
pictures.
Yeah. And I get so much mileage out of this thing, dude.
Yeah,
I use
of
it. I
course,
use that thing in almost all my shots.
Those brick walls are so generic. You could use them for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've done fences, and I've done like I just, you know what? I had to stop because I was like,
You
it was
make
taking-
fences? That's something I want to learn how to do.
Look, so I made like a wall, right? Like a brick wall, and I made a small fence so you could put like the fence so it looks like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And you could put that on the corner or whatever. And then I made my own fences.
How'd you do that?
So you know, these are just sorry guys. This is just wooden dowels that I bought like at Michael's. It's just all wood, right? And if you notice, I just kind of like tied them with a little wire.
Sure.
Right? And I hot glued the corners over here. And then this mesh is gutter guard. That thing that you use in your gutter
Insane.
to stop the leaves. You buy a roll. You can buy a roll. It's all black. So I spray painted it in gray. But you just buy a roll at Home Depot.
That's great.
You know, so you go get your foam board and you get a roll of this gutter guard.
That's
and
crazy.
go to town.
Go to town,
You
right?
know?
Because now I'm kicking myself because I had bought like a fence for like $20 on eBay.
Oh,
One
dude.
time.
You could have made 50 fences.
I know, and
Well, now
great,
you know.
but-
That's
I
good
know.
information.
Right.
See, so this one here has the thing going across, right? See the little bar going across.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, what will it look like if I had just a bar going down the middle?
Right.
So I had different variations of them. But you know, like you just tie it in the corner with a little pin and glue it, whatever. But you know what? It takes a lot of patience. Lot of patience to
Right.
But I've created so many things. I was only creating until the point where I was like, all right, that's it. Like I just gotta stop because it was taking away from the photography.
Right.
And what I really wanted to do was the photography. You know?
Let's
I hear
see.
you.
So Chris is saying, amazing work. You're inspiring him to get into dial making. And
Yeah,
then,
definitely.
Fantastic. Dollar Tree has huge pieces of.
Oh,
foam board for
yeah.
cheap.
Absolutely.
Ooh, okay.
Absolutely.
I
And
didn't
you know
realize
what?
that. All right.
And you want to paint? Look, dude, these are the Walmart paints.
Walmart. Yeah, that's what I use.
75
Those acrylic
cents.
ones.
Yes,
Yep.
75 cents, $1, depends on what it is. I use these all the time, and Mod Podge. I mix this in with my paint before I put it on anything because for some reason the paint sticks better. But if you're gonna do like head sculpts and stuff like that, I suggest you don't buy Walmart paint and you buy some really good paint. You know.
Sure.
But yeah, there goes the Western dial.
Yeah.
And there's another photo that actually shows a little more of the dial.
Right. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a little lower. But all those backgrounds that you see, those are all like I you know, except for the NECA one I created. Oh, there you go. That's a little Western dial there too.
Oh, how did I miss this one? There we go.
That's a cool one.
That's awesome.
And there's one that I had that's like a shootout that's actually probably one of my favorite because I had so much fun doing it, and I think it was probably could be the first time I used the dial in that
Look at
shot.
this. This is awesome work. Oh, there's that shipping container. That's awesome.
Yeah, there you go. There's the shipping
That's
container.
cool.
And there goes the dial again.
Oh, there's your explosion. There's your explosion.
There's the explosion, right. That's the explosion.
Oh,
look,
man.
there goes the fences. You see the fences?
Yep.
There it is. Oh, well, not that. Oh, the one on the bottom, Jimmy. That one right there. There you go. In the middle. There you go. That one.
That's awesome.
See, that's the Western dial too.
Yeah.
I try to get a lot of mileage.
How'd you do the doors? Those
oh
doors.
My God. I gotta send you a picture. They were I literally cut little strips of the stirrers, the coffee stirrers.
Yeah.
And that's what you see in the door. Every little one of those pieces
is
and I have pictures. I know
what you're talking about.
Yeah, before and after I started, I have those pictures, dude.
No one just had patience. Patience and time.
Yeah. And the wallpaper, that wallpaper that you see, I just printed it out. I looked for like a old Western style pattern, and I just literally taped it right onto the dial, and then I covered it with the wood. All that stuff that you see, all that's real wood. That's all real wood that I cut and I stain. I bought like a wood stainer because it's all the stirrers, the coffee cup stirrers, and the things that the doctor.
You got more patience than I do.
What?
You got a lot of patience.
I have yeah, that's true.
Because I
do have a lot of patience. And that's why I was taking away so much from the photography, because I was just literally concentrating on doing all that stuff.
That's what I told Blitz at the toy show. I said, I got a 3D printer and it takes like 8 hours to do something. Look, something like this.
Yep.
It's like a Star Wars.
It looks great though. It looks great.
Yeah.
12 hours.
Wow.
Then like a little treasure chest like that.
Yeah.
It's like 7 hours, 8 hours.
But then you have
Crazy.
it.
Oh, Jimmy, this is going to be your longest stream. Next time we got to talk. We'll find out what people really want to hear.
No, this is great, man. Guys, this is fantastic. I have been looking forward to this all week, so this is really awesome. I think it is time for us to wrap it up, just for again, wives' sake. We'll say wives.
Right.
But gentlemen, seriously, thank you so much. So once again,
it's an honor to get to hang out.
Absolutely, thank you for having me on, Jimmy. This was amazing, and I hope whoever was watching enjoyed them, and we didn't bore them to death.
No, I don't. Definitely not. So again, everybody, if you haven't already followed them, Realm of Toys 89. That's Frank up top. Agent Variant. This is George. Guys, give them a follow. You've been seeing all the artwork tonight. All we want to do is share what we learn and learn from you guys. So
any questions you have, man, just shoot them my way, and I can send you pictures of what I've done before and after, so you get an idea of, oh, that's how he did it and things like that. Because a lot of people help me out too, man. So I'm all for that.
Oh, here, I'll leave you with a parting tip. This is not mine. I'm going to give credit to next week's guest. Is going to be Op975 on Instagram.
I saw that. Rob. It's like a cup, right?
Yeah. So look at this. So he had sent this, and he goes, "Hey guys, I think this scales really well with 112, and it's Target, $3. It's I can use it as a table. It's a mini dessert tray."
No. So if you flip it over, it's actually a dessert tray.
Well, I think like they were all set up like this.
Oh, I see. You can put it on top. Oh.
Yeah. But look at that. It's a table. It's a 112 scale table. So it came in like yellow, pink, blue. I might paint. I was thinking about painting it. Like, doing something a little different with it. But
I would paint it all brown, make it like a brown table or something.
Yeah. Because like that was a nice kitchen table. The only one I had was the little black and red one from the Dragon Ball set, that food restaurant set. But $3. So next week I'm gonna have Op975 on.
Nice.
And then I know like Figure Battles is another Rob that I'm gonna eventually have on. So this is great, man. I love telling you. If you haven't, hold on, I got distracted by Clintastic. He said, "Great show, guys," and then ignore the question mark. LOL. That threw me off for a second. But so again, if you anybody hit me up, because otherwise I'm gonna keep bringing on my buddies, because this is awesome. And if you haven't been a buddy yet, then come on in, because I love interviewing.
The price is right.
Yeah, it's just a good time. It's a lot of fun. So, gentlemen, seriously, thank you so much.
No,
Thank you,
Thomas
Jimmy.
Glass.
Thank you for having
Good
us.
to talk to you guys.
And I see you're wearing your super cool shirt.
There it is, right there, man.
Yeah, so so hopefully Mark,
Nice.
get the shout out, man. Catch me outside,
totally.
bro.
Catch me outside. Mark's super cool.
So No Chewing gave me my catchphrase, my new closing, and if I can remember it, I believe it's. So thank you for everybody for watching Yimbo Buys Everything. It's one man's journey from the. I screwed it up from the toy aisle.
You'll get it right for the next one. Goodbye. Click.
This is turning into a running joke at this point. But anyway, Santi, thank you, man. Everybody, have a wonderful rest of your Sunday night. Enjoy,
Take care, man.
Enjoy your night. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Have a good one, guys.
See you
Thank
later,
you.
everybody.
All right, man.
Bye, guys.